Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening to Sir Abdul Rafil and my pair for this presentation, Savage Kumar. So this will be our last task for academic presentation assessment. So we are from Group 14 for subject LPE 2001, Academic and Presentation Interaction. Anyway, for Savage, I wish you a fantastic day for start this presentation. Let me introduce my name. My name is Nur Razman bin Muhammad Saleh. My metric number 208493. I will pass to Savage.
Thank you, Ibno. My name is Sarvesh Kumar Son of Vinod and my metric number is 208970. Now, I would like to pass back to Ibno.
So back to me, I will introduce the topic today is the role of the agricultural officers and higher institution in agricultural sector. Let's move to the next slide. So as we can see on the screen, that was a big issue regarding the climate change is affecting our agricultural products in various ways. So from this issue, we can see the agricultural extension make a homework in dealing such as polymers. So the agricultural extension action such as if farmers independent on the rainwater, they need build tube wells and reservoirs such as dams for water storage. And if variety using are resistant to drought and flood, they must promote the new variety that adapted to the condition wet and dry years. So next slide. So as we can see, this is a 6 point that I listed. So the first one is why. Why agricultural extension? To increase the relevance of extension message to farms people needs. And what is the agricultural extension? It's a one channel that assists the farmers through education process. And when the Agricultural Extension Act is the when the farmers are unable to produce the agricultural production in high yield, and where the agricultural extension make a process, obviously at the farmers location and agricultural department. And who exactly the agricultural extension is someone that provide advice, information, and other support service. And how we can see the agriculture extension work looks. First one, we can see the technology transfer and the problem solving, education, and human development. Next slide. So this important part that I will explain, which is the roles of the agricultural officers. The first one is serving the agriculture in the community. As we can see as in the slide, which is the composting are recommended and introduced today. In other words, we can say we just recommended the organic farming. And why organic farming? To avoid the use of the fertilizer, pesticide, hormone, antibiotic, and take measure to protect the environment, to protect environment and flora and fauna. Well, I know that the compost is strengthen the soil and promote the plant healthy growth. And for me also, water holding capacity are good, but the best reason for me is the organic farming is easy to process, cheap of material, and recommended for the farmers small scale. And for me, agricultural extension need to introduce the easy way and reducing the or not use too many capital for the farmers. Why I can say cheap? Because the material for the organic farmers only combine the animal manure, fresh plant and dried plant material. And the rest only control and consider the water, nitrogen, carbon, and temperature. The next is educating the public about technology in agriculture. I can classify into two major categories, which first one is material technology, which the knowledge embodied into technological products such as tools, equipment, agrochemical, improve plant variety, improve plant breed. And the second is the knowledge based on technology, which is I can say is such as technical knowledge, management skill, and other process that farmers need to successfully grow a crop or produce the product from the what we call the plant. Actually, both of the technology are generally close intertwined. An example, if the farmers are recommended use a sprayer to apply agrochemical, agricultural extension need to teach how to operate, how to adjust, how to calibrate, and how to cleaning the equipment for the things. That's for me. I will pass to Savesh.
All right. Thank you, Ibno, for the wonderful presentation. Today, I would be talking about the roles of higher institutions in the agricultural sector. Based on the slide, I have stated two roles of higher institutions in the agricultural sector, which are the agricultural research and the development of agricultural studies through innovation. As we all know, agriculture continue to be the most important source of food and raw materials for goods. In light of these, innovative approaches to agricultural research and education are required. Universities are the cornerstones of agricultural education and research development. For example, University Putra Malaysia is a great example for Malaysians to pursue their higher studies in the agricultural sector. They are crucial in the development of students and helps them to have a research mentality. This mentality is important because it helps students or lecturers themselves to improve their knowledge and be able to expertise in their research. Not only that, but a university usually educates the student before this knowledge reaches the farmer. So it is important that a student uses this opportunity to learn and make sure that they apply the knowledge when they graduate. Besides that, teaching and developing agriculture directly impact the supply and demand models. By these, students can get to learn each and every aspect of agriculture, hence, not only to what they pursue in their respective courses. According to a recent study, agricultural development and research helps to shift the supply curve downwards while the demand curve remains stable. Next, I would like to explain about the development of agricultural studies through innovation. As we all know that industry is currently reliant on innovation for growth and success. And in the agricultural industry, innovation does not only begin on the farm or in the factory. Rather, it begins at the university level. It then spreads to farms and agricultural produce transportation systems, manufacturing and distribution systems. The research departments of universities play a significant role in innovation. Furthermore, with all of this help from research areas and institutes, it also provides job for people, and this will eventually help them to come out of poverty. Hence, better entrepreneurs are formed too. This is because research programs are a useful tool for students, and since they are exposed to them, they would eventually become better entrepreneurs. All right, for the conclusion, in a nutshell, I would would like to say that agricultural officers are important as they have many roles in order to make the agricultural sector a better and improved field. Besides that, the world needs higher education to support agriculture. The application of current technologies can meet the needs of regional agriculture in the less developed nations. So, to keep their expertise current, the agricultural labor in developed nations requires ongoing education. A modern farmer must constantly acquire new knowledge, skills, and competences during the course of their career in agriculture. However, higher education won't be able to meet the demands of the agricultural labor market without the necessary transformation. And that's all from my part. Thank you.
Thank you, Taves. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you and goodbye.